everybody, this is me, Link. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I color things. So I'm going to pause a few frames so you guys can follow along. So I'm just using my test character. So yeah, I'm going to use the unfinished color picture of Misty. So I'm going to share how I color her. So give me a moment. Alright, welcome back. I'm just gonna see. Alright, so what you're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the skin, so let's take it doesn't matter what kind of tools you use, this is how I would show you how I would color it. So pretty much you just go on the line, don't go near the lines like this, because just don't go near the lines so closely, but you want to get to the point that it's just right. Kind of like this. I'm just going to use different markers, so you want to use the base color, like, just make sure you get almost a little bit, like so. And just don't forget to color, like, in the ears too. I'm using different types of markers and Prismacolor stuff, so doesn't matter what markers or crayons you use, just make sure you color carefully around the area. So alright, let's add the second color. It will look a little strange to you guys, but it will make a lot of sense after I apply it to some areas. Let's see. Just want to color around gently and don't go overboard. Pretty much it's your normal skin tone. It will turn in another color in just a few moments, so let's see what it can actually do. Just a reminder, this is just how I would draw my characters and color them. It doesn't matter, it applies, you just need to color really carefully around the lines, pretty much. I'm just going to use another color here, so just trust me on this. This will be where your shadows might be. I know you're coloring in your own way, but I'm coloring. This is how I'm showing how how I color in my way. So, alright, got the skin color done. So, let's start out with the other basic colors. This was unprofessional, no matter what. However, I'm not shitting on any artist, so this is what I'm seeing what most artists would cringe about. So I am pretty much making sure that this is pretty much well accurate to our current time, but this may change. This wasn't my best work, but it still counts. We just have to be careful of what to use and what not to use. So, anyways, I'll get you back to your scheduled programming. Sorry about that. Alright, let's continue on with the more basic colors. So, remember I said that I use different types of coloring tools? I use Crayola as well, as you can see with that box right there. However, I'm using different types of Crayola, so it doesn't matter, like, you just need to carefully do stuff like this, so. Just give me a few moments, and I'll get this out of the way. And don't worry, it will show up brightly when I'll finish the thing in pencil. So, oh, I think I dropped a marker, so you don't have to worry about that right now. But I'm just saying, this is gonna be for darker areas. Okay, alright. Now for the crazier option. Welcome to the best part of Cohen. I'm going to be using Crayola markers for this second part for the ink. So this is going to be my standardized color scheme. It's best to stick with the color scheme you already know. So pretty much for this tutorial, I'm just showing you guys how I would color Misty. Pretty much, let's get things started by coloring her hair first, because as you can see, the skin looks like it has a little sunburn, but we'll fix it in a little bit. So what we're going to do is pretty much take this yellow and pretty much color it like this. Same as the first time, we just need to be careful and just color around the black line. Pretty much like so, like this. I kind of like the Crayola washable markers because they're cheap and you don't have to go ahead and use expensive markers like Chameleon or Prisma markers or something like that. You just use simplified markers if you're a beginner artist, pretty much. Just Does that look pretty? This is pretty looks. That's gonna be your basic color right here. What's the hair? Let's get all the base colors in there first. Alright, let's see if we add this color in. This is pretty much a darker yellow. Just want to be careful on coloring around the edges. What you're wanting to do is to color something like this. Like you're trying to blend them in, but at the same time keep some of the brightness of the other yellow first. This is pretty much like, just need to be careful when you're mixing the two yellows together. The first yellow is going to be your base color. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's add the darker colors. Just make like highlights. So I'm just doing the tips and this part right here. Alright, let me color this part too with the red. Kind of like you're doing like so. It's, I know this is unscripted, but I'm just showing you guys how I would do coloring like this. Personally, like, you don't have to use like cheap art supplies, but I'm just saying that any artist would use different tools. We can pretty much use them, pretty much. It's not a bad thing, if you know what I mean. You gotta be careful how you color it around, so yeah, just that can be fixed up with a pencil, so it's okay to make a little small mistakes here and there. We can fix that with pencils and a pen, so since we got the red done, let's see if we can add a little bit of purple in her eyes, like this. And yes, her necklace is purple as well, and so is her coat. If anybody noticed that I'm using like this, using a lighter purple, that's because I'm gonna be carefully using other purples to give it more of a shiny look. Don't worry, part 3 is it's gonna be pencil, so just color. I just color like this. Sorry about the shaking camera. I'm recording this on the phone, so. I just don't have the right equipment, so. It's fine for my first video, but Alright? On this tutorial, pretty much. Or how I would color. So, let's see. I'm going to use another color, purple. So this is going to be for the darks. Just go like this. Alright. Got that done. Just give me a moment to pretty much color the rest of the base color so I can show you what I would do next. So I don't want to make this as longer as it is, so pretty much, so you got your darks, your lights, right there. This will all make sense in a few moments after I just give me more to finish this picture up so we can go straight to the pencils. Welcome to the second part of the video. Even though it's the, like I got here are the Prismacolor pencils, since I like to use these a lot, so they're pretty much, I like in Prismacolor pencils, pretty much the Prismacolor 24 pencils, it's pretty much $12 or if you get any art supply store. So let's start off with this white. I know it's strong, but it's just, I'll show you how I do it, so how I color things. So pretty much I just go, pretty much you want to do is color the areas where it brings out the light the most. For example, like this, pretty much be the light. At most of the light, her jacket would almost give it like some kind of purple, like leather or something like that. So, also sometimes you want to color like this. And just color like this. Sometimes you want to color right here. But sometimes you want to color right here. And we'll see that in a little bit. So also, this is also another color I like to use. First, I gotta sharpen this one because it's a little bit dull. So what you want to do is pretty much color like this. there's a reason why I color like that, so it brings out, you don't want to push too hard, you just want to get the right amount of color, so that's why. As you can see, her color skin is like there, and you can add a little bit of shine to it to our cheek. And just color lightly. Oh, so you want to do, also I forgot to mention you can do so on the middle. That's pretty cool, don't you think? Right now for the black. Black. You'll see why in a minute why normally when I color my characters I would just stick with pretty much this type of pen. Pretty much is a Prismic V5. So just go ahead and do like this. And color lightly on here because that will bring out more. Like, don't worry about the bottom part because pretty much I'm just showing you how I color things. So lightly and dark. Lightly. Here. Alright. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, let's keep continuing. Alright, let's see. Oh, another good thing is to use other purples to color in where you miss. This is a little tip for you guys. This is how I would draw versus how people would color. So okay, we're almost complete. We're almost complete with this picture, so alright, so this is how I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind the shaking. I'm just recording on my phone, so unless, hey, I just got an idea. If anybody wants to add some tips, they're willing to do so in the comment section below. So, all right, so let's finish it off. You don't have to do this. This is pretty much like this is pretty much would take me a little bit longer, but we're almost done. So. I know, it's pretty exciting to see how you guys want me to, how I draw my characters, so. What? Oh, jeez. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Just need to fix some colors. We're almost done. You don't have to color quickly like me. That's how I color things. There are a lot better artists than me, but I'm just letting you guys know this is how I want. This is how I want. If you guys want to try this onto your own work, that's fine. I'm not. Just a reminder, I'm no expert, so. And last not least, we'll use this to color in the pink. If then again, if you have concerns, or just let me know in the comments below, because this is just for fun. And somebody requested, you know who you are. You want to know? That's fine. Alright, so that's how I carve things. If you have any concerns, please let me know in the comments below. So, okay, that is the end how I make my characters. If you want to follow along, you can go ahead and follow along. So this is Link, sign out. Welcome back, everyone. This video was made in 2018 to 2019. So here's what I have to say again. There's a reason why this video was taken down. First of all, it was pretty much YouTube was enforcing the coppa law due to the Elsa Gate, and this kind of gave people a lot of panic, including myself back in the day. So this is why I'm gonna have to say, don't panic and just do your research. And another thing is, yes, Crayola is pretty much made for kids, but a lot of people use it for drawings too. So yeah, another thing I would like to say, if you want a revamped version of this video, I could do like a follow-up one day. So we can get this fixed up and make it more accurate to today's standards. But if you want to give some tips, trips, and hints, go to the comments down below. There, I said. And I am pretty much done for today. Thank you. And this is Missy Darka signing out.